Here come a thing that I recommend you do, and you should follow this recommendation when walking around various lake, or even going to various lake. Here come a thing that you few things that you should learn when going to various lake. And the first thing is the traffic jam. The traffic jam is so busy, and the traffic jam is so busy. They're in various, like, it is so busy and it's so confusing, but really busy traffic jam like we have last night. And from Monday down from pandemic, it is getting to be normal, like it was 19th century, so that means it will continue to even get busier traffic jam if I guess so. So when going to various, like, you shouldn't even go there just for a visit, because that's because you may accidentally get lost, and if I guess so, it definitely you accidentally go to the main road, and they were so curious and so serious, like the you get worried of me, or I maybe get worried of mommy getting worried of me because of really busy traffic jams. So what I recommend doing to even avoid that is that you should stay at hotel nearby, or buy a temporary house that costs cheaper than the hotel, and you should buy it. You should buy a temporary house that you could live in, or a permanent house for just a for just a quick visit to Bayous Lake. Bayous Lake. And just while getting around Bayous Lake so it could be easier. So if you prefer to go to Bayous Lake, just keep it in mind that you didn't have to buying a hotel in nearby or in Bayous Lake that is in just a minute walking distance. That is just a minute in walking distance, especially if you prefer to drive. It's even harder to even drive, so So if you have the drive to even carry all of the heavy stuff, I recommend you to even stay at hotel nearby so you didn't have to move about me anymore because last time I found out that you were on the main road. I was protecting you. I was protecting me from worrying about me. So if you have to drive, I recommend you to stay at hotel nearby. Just so you didn't have to worry about tourism or buy a house nearby just for visit in Bayes Lake. And if you prefer to go to Bayes Lake, the next thing you should know is that around the lawnmower. Just keep in mind that I will have to teach you that there were a lawnmower driving on the sidewalks. So you should be careful, and I recommend you to even stay on. I recommend you to even stay on the opposite sidewalk from the lawnmower, isn't? And if you have to even walk through there, just look behind and after you. And get off from their way if there are a lawnmower on the sidewalk, because I did see a lawnmower on the sidewalk, and that is quite funny that even mommy don't believe even that, but it's true that lawnmower do drive on the sidewalk, even though it's a motor thing. Just keep in mind and be aware and be careful when you see a lawnmower. And in the daytime, it's not even as dangerous as it was in Halifax. So you should never be worried in Bayes like us. You should never be worried and scared in Bayes Lake. You should never be scared about walking in Bayes Lake alone in the daytime, because just because in the lake, in Halifax downtown, where it got dangerous. So and another thing you should have is they have one-way crosswalk where you have to even cross different directions. they have fun with crosswalk, so you shouldn't even walk on opposite direction from the way that you're supposed to even walk on the crosswalk, that you have to even go which direction. You shouldn't go opposite direction on crosswalk. You should even follow the direction on crosswalk in basic. So if you have a button on one side, you should even cross from the side that have a button. And if it doesn't, I have to let you know that I have to let you know that this sidewalk, I have to let you know the crosswalk. I have to let you know in basic the crosswalk have one direction crosswalk, where it's the only one way crosswalk, like a one way street, like, but the only difference is that they have one way crosswalk. So you should keep an eye on that and be careful from the end. You should, and if it's a one way crosswalk, you should only cross at one spot. You should only cross from one side with a button. To let people know you're driving, so if it's a one way, so if it's a one-way crosswalk, so if it's a one-way crosswalk, so if it's a one-way crosswalk, and let them, and if it's a one-way crosswalk, you should only cross at the crosswalk and start from the side with a button. That is what you should keep in mind of. If it's a one-way crosswalk, you should only cross. You should only cross with a. You should only cross from a side that have a button, and walk to the side that doesn't have a button, but one-way crosswalk. You should only cross. You should only cross at this spot. You should only cross at the side with a button. If it's a one-way crosswalk, you should cross at the side with buttons to even pass the cross. Also, Bayer's Lake is safer. You saw a no. And there may be like my community nearby, but the ability thing to so it got safe in Bayer's Lake, even though it is so busy. Still, it is so safe there. As long as you follow my advice in that setup of one-way crosswalk and more so, or anything that you should be careful of, as long as you follow my advice. You will still, you see, be safe in Bayer's Lake. I mean, next time I will be going to Bayer's Lake, which is maybe on the next vacation only by my birthday. I'll take you for a tour and show you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And don't know what better if you do, and I'll take you on the tour for all that. Plus staying at the hotel in Halifax. And we might be able to even stay at the hotel in Bayer's Lake, so Mommy never have to worry about it as much, because she will still get whole day or so. Like, we may have whole birthday to even spend it at the hotel in Bayer's Lake, so you never have to worry at all anymore, and that will take away my fears of making Mommy worried of me by accident, and making me not listen to Mommy. And so I won't accidentally scare you by losing me. And so you could walk all the way down to Montana. And so you could walk all the way down to Montana. And so you could walk all the way down to Mountain and walk all over Bayer's Lake and never have to worry about losing me, and I never have to worry about making Mommy worried of me because it time to leave Bayer's Lake. So someday, that I will probably take you on the tour of Bayer's Lake and show you and teach you all the important stuff that you should know in Bayer's Lake. Goodbye, call me in the let me know in the comments, and you might prefer to even press thumb up and subscribe if you prefer to have a YouTube account. You didn't have to, but you might have to say, let you know that you might decide to even send me in the comment, and you may decide to even subscribe and press the thumb up. Even though you're a stranger, it still doesn't agree that you could watch me on YouTube, so you might want to press the subscribe button and press the thumb up button. Because even though they are stranger, I'm still making the video to teach everybody watching to the stranger. So send me in the comment, and if you have any question about and if you need me to even do the tour on various, like, to make sure so if you need me to do, send me in the comment and pass this. You might prefer to press the thumb up button and press subscribe, and maybe ring the bell again if you prefer notification. But not recommended because it wastes most of your battery life, if I guess so. See you later, and next time I'll take you on the tour of various, like, on next vacation, maybe a vacation on my birthday. So you might want to press the thumb up by the end, press subscribe. Thank you. You're welcome.